We do not have a normal intro today because I have some news! I went to the store and I put $130 some down to get some studio lights, and I am so excited to show you guys the result. Yep, I love it. So yeah, in this video I am making Muck, which was requested by Aubrey. Aubrey, thank you so much for asking me to make a Pokemon. I am so excited to make this one for you. I hope you like it. And I definitely expected you to pick a Pokemon like Muck. I think we know each other well enough to know each other's tastes, and yeah, I was like, oh yes, Aubrey would pick Muck. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in this time. I might be a little late getting this video out. I'm not sure because like I said, I'm still learning the lights. I am ordering a filter for the microphone, so hopefully the audio is going to improve soon along with the video itself. So yeah, I'm excited to be putting a little more money into my hobby and improving my art. So yeah, for Muck, I am just cutting out his body right now. I cut the arm and the body as one whole piece. And I was really excited to do Muck because it's kind of more of like a city-dwelling Pokemon. So I got to use some materials that like I normally wouldn't get to use because I wanted to make it look more like a Pokemon that would be in a city. So yeah, now I'm just tracing the colors for his mouth. So I just use a little bit of gray and a little bit of black to make his mouth. This is a difficult one to do because he's got like some darker bits of purple, right? Like the little waves of sludge that I had to get right. I think I did a pretty decent job, but yeah, it's interesting because he has such tiny thin little bits of color. So it's harder than cutting out like whole blocks of color. If like the legs are one color, the body's one color, this, that. Yeah, so then I just had to cut the mouth in half here because he's got that like one strand of sludge that kind of drips down in front of the mouth. So I had to separate the black piece into two different pieces. If you've been watching my videos for a while and you have not yet requested a Pokemon, please do. And if you have requested a Pokemon, request another one because I am always looking for Pokemon to make. There are a lot for me to choose from and I get overwhelmed, so I like when people tell me what they'd like to see. makes it a lot easier for me. So this purple I'm using for the little like waves of sludge. And I just traced out the whole body to just kind of get an idea of how big I should be cutting these and like where I want to place them. And of course, working with these really tiny pieces of paper, I end up making a mess with the glue. I always get it all over my fingers and everything, but turned out nice, so I don't mind. And this will be my 34th Pokemon that I've made. I am thinking that I'm gonna get 100 done before the new year. That's what I'm aiming for, so we'll see. Luckily it's a holiday weekend, so I have some extra time to make some more Pokemon. Yes, I know these don't match exactly with the game art, but I felt like they looked pretty similar. What's everyone's favorite poison type Pokemon? I'm trying to think if I have a favorite poison type. Oh, wasn't there a mythical one that was released with Sun and Moon and he was like this little purple guy and his head looked like a pin? I like that one. I don't remember its name. feel like if it's a poison type that I like, it's also gotta be a grass type, knowing me. Never just a straight up poison type. Which, oh my gosh, I still haven't beaten Omega Ruby. I bought that game months ago. I put so many hours in. But I'm just so slow. I'm like remembering all the details of the original game and taking my time with it. So I think now I have all of his little stripes, and then I decided to give him like a background outline with this greenish yellowish paper because I thought it looked very, very sludgy, and it would help him kind of stand out on the paper better. And I made it so that it's not like a perfect match to the outline of his body, right? Like there's a little more waves to it. But yeah, I really liked that I did that. I think I should do this more often. And that's another alternative you can do to just like make the piece stand out. Rather than use like a black pen to outline the whole thing, you can just put a lighter color like this, and it has the same effect. Now I'm just getting the eye done and adding a little bit of details around the lip. And finally, I have this really cool paper that I thought it looked like grates in like a city sewer, so I thought it would be the perfect background paper for Muck. I just thought that if I didn't put that bit of yellow and green paper, you wouldn't be able to see him against this, right? Because the blue and the purple are very similar. And finally, I'm just picking out my washi tape to outline the piece. And I had a couple purples to choose from. This washi tape was easy to work with, but then the thinner one was giving me such a hard time. Like, I couldn't see where the edge was. So it took me a little bit longer to get this sparkly washi tape down, but it was worth it. I really like these. So yeah, I'm just about wrapping it up now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I promise to keep making videos, hopefully more regularly. Things were a little sporadic this week, but yeah, I am happy to be making stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!